Three.
Waynesville, North Carolina earthquake. This earthquake occurred in the year 1916 in a small town called Waynesville, North Carolina. This earthquake is also referred to as the Skyland earthquake, as it occurred very close to Skyland NC, which is actually the town is closer to the earthquake than Waynesville is. But the earthquake was produced as a result of the faults in the western regions of North Carolina in the mountains. They were formed hundreds of millions of years ago. Um, they ended up result or causing the Waynesville earthquake.
The human impact of the Waynesville earthquake was not as extreme. There was recordings of 3 chimneys to the ground, cracked window panes, people rushed the streets, according to the North Carolina Department of Environmental Quality. The earthquake did not only affect residents in North Carolina, but also in Tennessee, Georgia, Virginia, South Carolina, and even parts of Kentucky and West Virginia, exceeding over 200,000 square miles. There were damages of 59 cities recorded, with many being in North Carolina and South Carolina. This is considered one of the largest earthquakes with an epicenter in North Carolina. According to the United States Geological Survey, it's estimated that Waynesville earthquake had a magnitude of 5.2. However, author of Earthquake History of North Carolina, Dr. Taylor, cites the magnitude at 5.5. For the environmental impacts of the Waynesville earthquake was few as well. There were some damages to houses, infrastructures. However, the landscape and climate did not change much at all. Although the earthquake was felt by wildlife and humans alike, there was slight damage that occurred, but not to the point that it would cause any loss of life of wildlife. Although this earthquake was felt in several different states, there is no significant environmental impact of these neighboring states. Although roads and highways were not introduced in America until the 1950s, there could be some structural damages in mountain ranges that could cause conflicts for humans and wildlife alike. Although this is more common with larger, more intense earthquakes, there could be possible biomass decrease, diversity decline, and soil fusion.
So the Witchart horizontal seismograph was installed at Jesuit universities and colleges in 1909. It was created by a seismologist, Emil Witchart. The Witchart was a heavy mass. It weighed around 100 pounds on the top of a vehicle arm and recorded the 2 horizontal components of ground motion on smoked paper. This amplified the motions by a factor of 80. When the ground moved, the diamond tipped needles would scratch a record in a circular motion. This instrument was used to record the Waynesville earthquake.